During filming of these movies, was there ever a time you guys couldn't stop laughing?
We actually had 2 moments. Is that
Are
okay?
you thinking about?
I'm thinking about 2.
Yeah, for the worst.
Which one are you thinking of? Oh, well, there were 3 times.
There was one that was unbearable. They
Yeah.
all had different flavors.
Well, yeah, but this one was the worst because Michelle Yeoh had just won her Oscar. We worked with her like 2 days later, and something about the wedding scene was really hard for us.
I think they were like, we're not going to show you Ari in her dress
Until I'm
I
walking
think that's
down
what
the
was
aisle,
going,
yeah.
So really building it up.
Which they thought was going to be really emotional and like, you know, sweet and...
But it was only funny because...
Because of the train.
Yes, because it was...
It was like if you bumped into someone who was like in the North Pole trying to get just to the final bit. And you were like,
Well, because John had told me to please keep my train as still as possible because they happened to be shooting... For some reason, Johnny arrived when they were shooting the overhead, and you're seeing the big 25-foot wedding train and the veil and whatever, but there was a lot of roughage and like twigs on the floor that my train kept getting caught on. So John gave me this note right before we went, and he was like, "Hey, Ari, please just try to keep your head as still as possible." And Johnny's there, and
taking
I'm
the
like,
whole weight of it on your neck. And Georgie was there, and you see her, she's coming down. And it's your beautiful wife-to-be.
And Johnny...
Completely locked in.
And I'm
It's like
shaking.
sobbing. You looked absolutely stunning. There was just a lot of effort that had to go in.
There's no way I didn't look like the most worried person in America. He was so far away that I couldn't see him. And then as soon as he came into focus, I see that he's like this crying, laughing, trying to withhold his tears. And then by the time we got to the altar and Michelle Yeoh,
It was bad.
who, by the way, there's no way that Madame Horrible is ordained. But that's okay. But by the time we got to the end, we were giggling.
It was awful, and it was close up on her.
On Michelle.
Addressing the wedding. It's
You
like,
could
our
see the
noses
tiny
were in.
tips of our noses,
Yeah.
and they were shaking.
Just going.
And John was like, "You guys." And Michelle was also so cool about it.
Oh yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, it happens."